What is up, guys? It's JoshSnipes coming at you, brand new video today, and today we're going to be talking about console versus PC and what my opinions are, because I've played Xbox One. Disclaimer, I've not played PS4, so I don't have a comparison of that. But with that being said, the giveaway, guys, is going to end literally right after Christmas, 12 a.m. on the 26th. The giveaway is going to end. So make sure you guys check out my giveaway video on my channel. Check out the Gleam link, and you'll be entered. Anyways, let's start this. So the first thing I want to talk about is the consoles versus the PCs in terms of price difference or price to performance. With an Xbox One or PS4, you get so much performance for just like $200 to $300, depending on what the prices are at the time. Especially the new PS4 Pro and the Xbox One S, like, it's insane how much performance you can get out. If I wanted to make a PC that was capable of doing the same performance, it would probably cost me around $500 to $600. Depending on the game, it might cost a little bit more. And also, that's not including peripherals such as keyboard, mouse, or monitor, anything like that. So you can clearly see that the price difference, if you look at both systems and you did frame per second or anything like that to see how much you'd get per your dollar, the consoles would probably give you a lot more per dollar, because they are very much more budget friendly than a PC would be. But with that being said, my next thing I want to talk about is performance. You have upgradability with a PC. You can upgrade. You have an upgrade path with a PC. You can switch out parts as you please, and you can upgrade your performance throughout years. It doesn't even matter. You could do it whenever. You also can get a lot more performance out of a PC versus a console, where consoles you buy it and that's it, you're done. PC, you could game at 4K at 60 FPS, no problem, if you have the money to shell out for it. And that's just insane that we've come that far. And I've gamed at 4K before, and oh my goodness, this game, like Battlefield 1, looks amazing at 4K. Like, you don't understand how good it looks, especially at 60 FPS versus 30. And I've noticed that I can see the frame rates now. I never really thought about it before, but I went to my friend's house, played his Xbox One on a 4K TV, and is upscaled 1080p. It's not native 4K, but I could see the frame rates drop, and I could feel it versus my PC that only plays at 1080p. I could play that and it's steady. It's a steady frame rate. It's above 60 most, if not all of the time. I've never had any real dips because I have a very powerful desktop at home. And don't get me wrong, I loved having an Xbox. I did not get the Xbox One, but I used to have an Xbox 360. And it's very nice when friends come over or anything like that, because you're able to play with them and just do whatever you want because you have an Xbox. And that's very much more friend friendly. It's very, like, it's more a party or social thing than I feel like a PC might be. But now you can have a wireless controller. You can have Xbox One controllers or PS4 controllers that connect to the computer, and you can use that. So for gamers who are switching from consoles to PCs, some of them will use a controller, some will just jump straight into keyboard and mouse. But like, you have the opportunity to use your controller that you're so used to in games, and you're no longer held down by if you don't want to use a keyboard, if you can't use a keyboard and mouse. So that's pretty awesome. But also, there's multi-uses for PC. It's a desktop computer. You can use it for anything. Editing, Photoshop, browsing the web, anything like that. You can play video games at the same time you're doing all that. So I prefer the ability to have all those options on my PC, even though I'm shelling out way more money for what I'm getting. And I mean, you have to understand that the cost of getting into PC gaming is a lot more than the cost of getting an Xbox One or PS4 gaming. And I understand that, but I feel like I probably would never go back to an Xbox One after playing on the computer. I mean, it's just so nice to game. Like, I don't understand it. I can't explain it, but I feel like I've gotten a lot better as I've played on PC. Also, the mouse is so much easier to use, I feel like, than a controller, because you have a lot more. It's a lot more precise than a controller would be. Controller, you kind of have to slightly move if you trying to chase someone. With a mouse, I can pinpoint them on my screen and just hit them in the head or something like that in Battlefield 1. So there's that. And you just have to understand that it costs a lot more to play on PC than it does to play on Xbox One. And I love both. I enjoy the console experience, and I wish I had a console, but I don't. Especially because a lot of my friends actually have an Xbox One. So when I go over to their house, I'll go play on their controllers and whatever, because I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. I enjoy playing all the games that they have, and I mean, it's like the same experience. I played Battlefield 1 on both on PC and console, and it was a little bit different, but it was the same game, and so it was so much fun. But again, I could see the frame rate difference versus Xbox One and my PC, but that's always gonna be a thing. And I'm not trying to start PC master race or anything like that. I was just want to hear your guys' opinions, and if you guys have tried PCs before, let me know what your guys' experience was. Because mine, I had never really tried PC before. I had very slightly dabbled in it, and I didn't really play any AAA games on PC, so I didn't have any expectations for it until I got like Battlefield 4 or Call of Duty or anything like that. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you guys like these kinds of videos, sharing my opinion, sharing my thoughts on something. And this is gonna be just about it. So this is gonna be JoshSnipes signing off.